Well, good morning. I'm Andy McCawley, Dr. Kaplan, and the Ash Center. Really, it's great to be here. And it's really energizing and inspirational and gratifying to see such a diverse group who are interested in veterans. And I think it's important to recognize that there are, again, statistically, 23 million veterans in this country, about 7%. But as we go forward in the next couple of decades, the Veterans Administration will tell you that percentage of our population shrinks down to about 4% just in the next 2 decades. And so for a lot of the country, the experience of being a veteran becomes more and more of an abstract concept. So having this sort of engaged public, private, and nationwide involvement in so many different disciplines to make sure that veterans are supported, I think is really, really important. The New England Center for Homeless Veterans is an organization that I think was transformational in its inception. It's over 2 decades old, and it's very established here in the New England and the Boston area. But it was founded by Vietnam veterans for veterans back, I said, over 2 decades ago. And they looked around and they saw a lot of their compatriots disenfranchised in facing the situation of homelessness, and they formed to do something about that. So established the New England Center. And for the last 2 decades, we've been serving veterans who are facing the specter of homelessness, who actually find themselves without a home, and with the goal to reintegrating them, offering them that welcome home to get them to transition to successful living. And we really have 4 offerings, I think, and simplistically described. Housing itself. On any given night across the river in Boston, the New England Center is home to about 300 veterans. We have emergency housing, we have transitional housing and a continuum of care, and we have permanent housing. We also provide support for veterans. We provide meals, we provide transportation, we provide access to services, we provide an address, we provide all those things that become so important in an increasingly complex society to make sure that people can become and remain engaged. We provide clinical services, and we also provide educational and training services. We provide life skill training, and we provide vocational training. As people will say, in many regards, the best defense against the state of homelessness is meaningful and paying employment. So that's what we have done. We've also now, as the landscape changes, as the challenges increase, we have to look at more transformational things. And one of the specific programs and initiatives that the center is engaged in is a program called Homefront. It is, in fact, with the state and federal government, so it's a public and private enterprise, and it's a collaborative effort with a number of different agencies. But the Homefront program, which is different from what our model has been at the center, where we have done and provided all our services in our own location, this provides a low threshold program where veterans who are struggling with challenges can move right from the condition of homelessness into permanent housing. It follows the social policy of a housing first, recognizing that flowing from the premise that housing is a basic human right and that the stabilizing effect of permanent housing is so important for people to address the issues that they are challenged with. And the veterans that we deal with have significant challenges. They have disabilities, they have substance abuse challenges, and this Homefront program allows the veterans to move directly from a state of hopelessness in many cases into permanent housing, and the center, in collaboration with other community agencies, the Caritas Communities and the Massachusetts Housing and Shelter Alliance, provides a permanent housing and supportive services to ensure success. That's kind of one of the initiatives that the New England Center has, of a number of ones. I do want to recognize that we work in the community, and we work with the folks here from Bunker Hill Community College, and we work closely with the Mission Continues. So it is very important that we have a broad network of social and government support agencies to make sure that veterans are supported in the future. Thank you.